to talk about in this video is the importance of building your list, because it gives you not only economic opportunity today, but far into the future. Hi there, my name is Charley Mann. I am the Chief Marketing Officer of Great Legal Marketing, and this particular topic is kind of an essential one when it comes to what we teach to attorneys about marketing their law firms. So let's look at this idea of building your list, and I guess it would help for us to define this first word right here of what is a list. Well, a list is kind of exactly that. It is a list. Now, who goes on this list? That's a fair question. Anytime that we have a list, first off, we're deciding who belongs on it, and frankly, how can we segment our list? Now, I've kind of jumped ahead here to give you some terminology that we're about to introduce. That way you can pay attention to specific points. Who might be on your list includes, of course, current and past clients, also prospective clients, potentially referral sources, maybe members of your community, regional leaders. Pretty much anyone can go on your list. The whole idea of your list is that it is an area from which you can harvest clients, most often through referrals, but in some practice areas, you can go directly to your list to generate new business. The best example of that, of course, being estate planning. Now, within your list, we may have separate lists that are segmented. A great example of this is referral sources. We may have a list that is just focused on professional and other business owner referral sources, really high value referral sources who are to be nurtured in a different way from, say, current and past clients. And then if we have a list of potential clients, that's obviously a high activity list where we can take some of those prospects and convert them into clients. But the main thing here is you should be keeping a list in your practice, a list of any kind, just some database where you have stored the information of people you can contact and keep in touch with over time to nurture them. And that's actually really a big key term here is nurture, because that's what you're going to do with any kind of list is you want to nurture it. Otherwise, what's the point of having it? The worst mistake you can make is going to a list that has long been inert or inactive and that you have not been reaching out to that list on a consistent basis. When you have a dead list, most of the activity you're going to get when you reach out to them is, well, shrug of the shoulders, or maybe a few emails saying, I never asked to be placed on this list. If you want to have a list that is actually useful now and in the long term, you must stay in touch with them on a consistent basis. Members of Great Legal Marketing know that we have specific strategies to use to stay in touch at the right time, the right number of times throughout the year. So if you're a member, please refer to some of the gold calls, some of the newsletters, and other items that we have produced on exactly that. Now, the big thing here that we really ought to talk about is how this list gets built. And actually the idea of a list is one of the big differentiators between traditional marketing and direct marketing. So traditional marketing essentially views a huge population that has very little to do with your law firm as part of your list. For example, it might view an entire 300,000 person metropolitan area as the list. And they nurture that list by spending tons of money on television advertising, radio advertising, billboard advertising, and overall just advertising that simply says, hi, I'm me, I'm here, call me if you need me. The ideas of traditional advertising are really based around getting your name out there and awareness campaigns, what we would refer to as soft metrics. Direct marketing, on the other hand, aims to specifically target actual potential clients. That is an important differentiator. Direct marketing is not concerned about going out to wide swaths of people. It is instead concerned about finding where actual populations of potential clients exist and converting those potential clients into actual signed clients. Because the best way to build a brand is to actually have clients who have used your services go out into the community and represent you. Additionally, by using direct marketing methods like free report offers and opt-ins, we get people who now become part of our list. And rather than our list being just kind of that wide swath of people, Now our list is something that we control. It becomes a marketing asset. And any smart marketer knows that you need long-term marketing assets. It's not enough to just be spending money. You want to have something over which you can exercise control, and a list is a place you can exercise control. Being able to mail them a newsletter, being able to send an e-newsletter, being able to send postcards, being able to stay in touch when you want to. You can do direct outreach with, say, some of the segmented lists like referral sources, choosing to nurture them in a different way than you would, say, general client or general population list. But ultimately, by having the list, you no longer have to worry about gatekeepers and media sources who will set prices for how you can advertise in their spaces, because instead, all you need to do is open up your database and choose the marketing strategy to put out to those people. Now, there are tons of types of lists that you can create, but it is an ultimate example of the difference between traditional and direct marketing. One, general broadcast awareness. The other, about creating a long-term marketing asset like a list that the more you scale up your list, the more value you can get out of it, the more revenue you can generate in your practice. Of course, if you want to learn more about how exactly to build your list, some of the offers that I've talked about, go to greatlegalmarketing.com to find information about becoming a member. And if you are a member, of course, take a look inside the membership website to find specific resources on the list and how to grow it, and information offers to make it an even more powerful list for generating revenue for your practice.